What were the early signs of Lou Gehrig's ALS? If you're curious about the early signs of Lou Gehrig's ALS, also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, you're about to learn some important details that can help you understand this condition better. Lou Gehrig, the famous baseball player, was diagnosed with ALS in the 1930s, and his symptoms were quite telling. Let's break down what typically happens in the early stages of this disease. ALS often starts with subtle changes that can be easy to overlook at first. For many people, including Lou Gehrig, the early signs begin in the hands, feet, arms, or legs. You might notice a weak feeling in your hands, making it harder to grip things like the steering wheel or even hold onto items. This weakness can also affect your legs, causing you to trip or stumble while walking. Another common early symptom is slurred speech. This can start with slight difficulties in forming words or a change in the way you speak. Some people might experience swallowing problems or changes in their voice, which can be quite noticeable. Muscle cramps and twitching are also early signs of ALS. You might feel stiffness or cramping in your arms or legs, and some people experience involuntary muscle twitching, known as fasciculations. These symptoms can make everyday tasks challenging, such as turning keys, holding onto objects, or even walking in a straight line. In some cases, ALS starts with what's called bulbar onset, which affects the muscles in your neck, face, and head. This can lead to slurred speech, swallowing problems, and muscle spasms in your face or throat. However, this type of onset is less common and usually progresses more quickly than limb onset. For Lou Gehrig, his career was cut short when he started experiencing these symptoms. He noticed weakness in his arms and legs, which made it difficult for him to continue playing baseball. His condition progressed rapidly, and he passed away just 2 years after his diagnosis. It's important to remember that ALS symptoms can vary from person to person. The disease affects the motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord, which control voluntary muscle movements. As the disease progresses, it can lead to more severe symptoms, including difficulty breathing, eating, and eventually speaking. Understanding these early signs can help in early diagnosis and potentially slow down the progression of the disease. While there is no cure for ALS, recognizing these symptoms can make a significant difference in managing the condition and improving the quality of life for those affected.